Judy is so nervous. She's on her way to the Hutto Chamber of Commerce monthly luncheon. This is her first live networking event since attending the Niche Referral Certification class. Judy is an introvert. We're on the phone coaching her as she pulls into the parking lot. But I can tell by the sound of her voice that a paradigm has shifted. Her confidence begins to soar. Judy thinks back to what she learned in class. 8 points to networking an event. Her 60-second elevator pitch, and what product of choice she's going to focus on. Judy knows that she's supposed to meet 5 people and set 2 appointments. I can tell you that in the 90 minutes that Judy was there, she met 10 people and set 4 appointments. I can also tell you that of those 4 appointments, she closed business with 3 of them. Now, she is a certified niche networker. You know what I found? Introverts make the best networkers because they rely on learned skills and not their personality. All of us have seen the people who come in and they're the life of the party. They're the extroverts. They're shaking hands, crowds are gathering around them, and you would think that these are the people that are getting big business. But my research has shown me that that's not always the case. Many times it's the people who have a strategy in their networking. They're working the crowds. They're looking for their strategic alliances. They're setting appointments. They're understanding what referrals are all about. That's what Judy did. Referral networking is meeting people face to face in an effort to make connections that lead to relationships that turn into referral revenue. That's money in your pocket. You can't be a cave dweller. You're going to have to get out there and meet people face to face. You're going to make an effort to make connections that lead to the relationships. And those relationships will turn into referral partners and referral revenue. So how does that happen? It happens by giving people a reason to talk about your stuff, to talk about the products and services that you offer, to talk about your specializations and what makes you stand apart from your competition, and making it easier for that conversation to take place. I want to ask you a question. Are you terrified of crowds? I hear that all the time by people in our first session. They'll say, "Oh, Scott, boy, when somebody asked me, my boss asked me to go to a networking event this week, I got so nervous. Man, my stomach was in a knot, break out in a cold sweat. I'd rather go get a root canal than to go to a networking breakfast." Well, in the Referral Networking Certification class, you're going to learn an 8-point strategy to network that event. You're going to learn several 60-second elevator pitches where you can articulate your specialization and your products and services. You're going to discover that your confidence will begin to soar. You will network any event like a pro. As a matter of fact, you will become a referral magnet. You're going to be amazed at how referrals start coming your direction. You're going to be amazed at your email exploding and your phone ringing off the hook because suddenly now you've got a sales team out there of referral partners that are working for you. How much money would you like to start making from referrals? I have a client that began to work the system that we're talking about right now, learned how to network an event, learned how to identify referral partners, and because he changed his target market and he used a networking strategy, he added $100,000 to his annual revenue. Remember, referrals are 86% faster in closing than any other form of advertising. What if you could learn all the inside tricks to successful networking? What if when you went to an event, you really knew exactly what to do? You would never worry about your competition being in the room again because you know what you're doing. You know how to make yourself stand out from the competition. You know how to identify the people that can send you referrals and what your strategic alliances look like and how to make those connections and build those relationships. How much would it help to have group and individual coaching at actual networking events? You know, when Judy was pulling up to that event, she was pretty nervous. But she was able to get on the phone with me and in just a few minutes get back on track and really get her direction about what she needed to do. Not only that, there is group networking, where you and a group of people can go to an event, and I'll show you a way that you can work together and send referrals back and forth to each other. So where did Judy learn this? Where did she learn how to be a networking pro? At the Referral Networking Certification class. The secrets of referral success are revealed. Judy attends a bi-weekly 2-hour session face-to-face with 8 to 15 other students. It's interactive class participation where we're giving our elevator pitches and we're learning about our strategic alliances. There's a student notebook, so you take notes and you have worksheets that you can practice outside of class. It's individual and group networking exercises. Now, registration interview is required. You can interview the instructor. You can review the class outline, find out the instructor qualifications, what his or her training style is like, to see if you fit in with that. Any specific interest that you have. There'll be a time for questions and answers so that you can interview the instructor and know exactly who's going to be teaching you. We'll also do a student interview. I'll give you a 18-point networking assessment that will help us to understand where you're strong or where you need help in the 6 areas of networking. We'll set the expectation for the class. We'll talk about your specific needs. I'll ask you about the participation commitment and make sure that you're up for that. We'll talk about class location and time, and then payment options. The Referral Networking Certification comes with 2 offerings. You make your choice that fits best for you. The first one is Fast Start Networking. This is a 3-month semester meeting every other week. There are 6 class sessions and it's group interaction. The cost on that is $750 per student. The next is the Niche Referral Certification. This is a 6-month semester. There are 14 class sessions with group networking and interaction as well. The cost is $1,300. So I want to encourage you to go to nichereferrals.com and contact me. Let's set up your interview. There's no obligation. It's completely free, but it will give you a chance to ask questions and decide if the Referral Networking Certification class is for you. I can tell you if you're an introvert and you want to learn how to get out there and network like a pro, this is the class for you. So contact me at nichereferrals.com. Let's get you plugged into a class as soon as possible, and let's get you out there networking so that we can put that referral revenue into your pocket. This is Scott Carley, and I want to thank you so much for being with me today.